Larry Stubbs, the proper way to cross the street. The proper way to cross the street, Larry Stubbs.
There's one thing my daddy taught me well when I was growing up, and that was how to cross the street properly. He would say to me, son, in order to cross the street properly, there's a 4-step process that you must follow. First, you steps up to the curb. Then, you looks to your left. Then, you looks to your right. And when it's safe, you dash across that street. Now, come on, son, let's practice. What do you do first? Well, I step up to the curb, Daddy. That's right, son. Now what? I look to my left. That's right, son. Now what? I look to my right. That's it. Now what do? I dash across the street. That's right, son. Dash. What? Dash. Oh. Dash, son. Dash. Now touch the curb, son. Come back. Good job, son. How do you feel? I'm a little winded, Daddy. That's okay, son. You did a good job. High five. Now down low. Whoop. Too slow. Now, son, you can't be too slow when you're crossing the street out there, because then you become roadkill. You see, son, there's certain people out there that likes to run over certain other people, just so they can score what they call points. And with these points, they get their name high on the roadkill leaderboard. Now, son, you don't ever want to put your life in somebody else's hands. Okay? Good job, son. Let's go home. All right. Now, I've taken this lesson with me throughout my entire life. I even taught my own children this same 4-step formula. My children would say, well, Dad, this is a little intense. I would say, yeah, it might be intense. And they would say, well, wouldn't it be better if we crossed at the light? Yeah, that might be better. But you know what, son? Daughters, I never once questioned my daddy, so don't you question me. Besides, you're still alive. Which brings me to Los Angeles. Upon the first arrival in this fair city, I noticed one thing right away. That the people out here, they cross the street a little bit differently. Now, do they look to the left? No. Do they look to the right? And they certainly don't dash across the street. But what I noticed is there are 3 distinct ways that people can cross the street out here, and it's done by 3 distinct groups of people. Now, this first group of people, we're going to call them the students. Now, how the students cross the street is, they like to lollygag. Now, lollygagging is defined by Webster as a slow stroll, like dawdling, if you will. And this is the way students cross the street in front of you. They lollygag. And give you the stink eye. Now, imagine yourself behind the wheel of your vehicle, and these kids are lollygagging in faith. Now, I know what's going through your mind. You're thinking about scoring some points. But don't do it. Just keep your foot planted firmly on that brake pedal. Now, this next group of people is the people with the shopping carts that are overflowing with huge bags of plastic recycling. Who's going to cross the street? Now, how they cross the street is they like to meander. Now, Webster defines meandering as aimlessly wandering, but with purpose. Now, these people cross in front of you, meandering. Again, imagine yourself behind the wheel of your vehicle. And these people are meandering across in front of you. Again, I know what's going through your mind. But don't do it. Although your foot is starting to ease up on it. But don't do it. Don't do it. Now this third group of people are these people who like to saunter. Now Western defines sauntering and like lollygagging, but people who saunter, they do it with style. So if they saunter across from you, they're like sliding their feet as they walk. You can hear them coming. Again, imagine yourself behind the wheel. As these people are sauntering in front of you. Now, these are the people you can run over. My daddy would have made a fortune out here in Los Angeles showing these people the proper way to cross the street. I can see him now with his hands clasped firmly around the necks of his students as he's telling them, as you step up to the curb, then you look to your left, then you look to the right, and when it's safe, you dash. And the people who are meandering in the shopping cart, I can see him with his switching his hand and he's like, get off the street, get off the street. And the saunterer, oh my God, the saunterers wouldn't have stood a chance. And the Willie A. Stubbs School Street crossing. And these 4-step formulas. Now say it with me. First you step up to the curb. Then you look to your left.